Hello, my leaders. Hello, my leaders. Once again, allow me bring some more teachings on leadership. And as I indicated in my few previous videos, I'm basing my teachings from the character of Nehemiah. And very quick, allow me to continue giving you or giving us some great qualities or leadership styles of the man Nehemiah. Nehemiah, who is one of the minor prophets in the Old Testament. That is in the Bible, in the Old Testament. So called minor, the minor prophets, Akina Habakkuk, Akina Amos, not because they were less than Akina Jeremiah, Isaiah, Akina Ezekiel. No, they are called minor by the fact of the context. The whatever they wrote was not so much compared to the other books like Isaiah. Having said that, if you go to the book of Nehemiah chapter 2, reading, should I say the whole of chapter 2, but specifically verse 11 to 16, that is where I want us to get the teachings of today. And I'm calling it a leadership undercover. Leadership undercover. Because when Nehemiah secured permission to go and visit Jerusalem, to go and inspect the wall that was broken, to go and have some meetings with his own people, to go and understand the nature of work, he did all this at night. For about 3 days, he walked around the wall. He inspected the damage at night. And that's what I'm calling leadership undercover. Just the other day, our president, Uhuru Kenyatta, visited some hospitals that are under construction, and he did that at night. And I hear some media reporting that why should a president do some inspection at night? What is so secretive about visiting institutions at night? But I am tempted to think our president has done some study on the book of Nehemiah, because it's not just our president, but even another key leader in the New Testament by the name Nicodemus, and he was a man of high stature in the society. He went to visit Jesus at night. So allow me to go back to the teaching very straight and very fast. Why Nehemiah visited at night? This is what I'm calling leadership undercover. And my point number one, I have 6 points and I want to go through them very fast. Point number one, because he wanted to get the first-hand information. As a leader, it's very important to get information that is authentic, to get information that is truth, to get the information that is genuine. And that is why he himself, with very few people, and later I'll be coming to release a video on the layers of leadership. But here the Bible says that he and very few people, they visited the wall or the site at night. Why? Because he wanted to get the first-hand information. It is not good when a leader is relying on the hearsay. It is not good when a leader is relying on gossip. It is not good when a leader is relying on what other people are saying about other people. It is very important as a decision maker to get the first-hand information. Number two, he wanted to understand the cost. He wanted to weigh the option so that he may be able to understand the cost. And for him to do that, he was to visit the site personally and get the information from very truthful people, get information from people could not lie to him, get the information from people that really understand. And that's why he went with a few number of people. Why? Because he really wanted to count the cost or weigh the options that he may be able to count the cost. And number 3, it calls for wisdom, that you don't involve everybody in the initial stages. Allow me to repeat that. When you want to undertake a project as a leader, when you want to make a move as a leader, it's very important that you don't involve everybody. If you go to Nehemiah chapter 2, verse 16, he is saying these words: I went alone with only few people because I did not want to tell people what God has put in my heart. And I know why. Allow me go to point number 4. And this is the reason why. He wanted to avoid distractors, the people who brings derailment, the people who are full of questions. Why is it being done? What will happen after we have done this? What if we do it and fail? What if we start and fail? Who will be involved and why? In the initial stages of any project, you avoid distractors. You avoid people who bring derailment. You only work with a few people who help you to remain focused. Because focus is a key element to any leadership. And number 5, he wanted to listen to himself. This is powerful. Many a time we listen to people. Many a time we listen to the opinion of people. Many a times we listen to the multitude. We listen to the crowd. What are they saying? Many a time we listen to, and this is sensitive, listen to me. Many a times we listen to democracy. What are the majority saying? But can I tell you, as a leader, you come to realize it is not all the time when the majority are right. Like now, Kenya, we are experiencing a disaster every day, or almost every day. Our children are burning schools. Students are burning schools. And when these children are going out in rampage, they are going out in demonstration, they are going out shouting, we don't want exam, we don't want to mock, we don't want this teacher, we don't want to that principal. It cannot be their right. I know this is debatable, but majority is not a must that they are right. Even the team that sacrificed Jesus Christ, the team that crucified Jesus Christ, it was the multitude. It was mammoth, a great, huge number of people. So it's not all the time that you listen to the majority. Can I repeat that? It's not all the time when you listen to majority, especially when you are undertaking a project and the project is its initial stages. So allow me reiterate that me time is very important to every leader. A time for you and yourself. Retreat time is not a wasted time. Very important for every leader to have time out, get 2 weeks off from the normal schedule, go to a place alone or with very few people, think, rethink, look all the options, ask critical questions that you may not be able to ask in the open, because leadership calls for loneliness. Leadership calls for loneliness. At times you have to be alone. At times you have to be very few people. At times you have to, listen to my next statement, at times you have to be with the people who are able to keep secret. That's why I'm calling this video Leadership Undercover. And number 6, the last one, he wanted to gather the information. Nehemiah wanted to gather the information. Why? To help him to know when to involve people and what to involve people and how to involve people. And I repeat again, he wanted to gather all the information, to weigh all the options, to understand the damage, to understand the cost of the project, to do the projections and the planning so that he may be able, once he gathered people together, he now from a position of information, he now knows who to involve and when to involve and how to involve and what time to involve other people. Friends, my leaders, once we do this, and even much more, that you know, we are giving people hope. Because this is Hope Channel. Kindly subscribe. Kindly, I request again, subscribe. Help me reach as many people as possible. Share to some groups. And I want to take this opportunity to appreciate those people who have picked these teachings and they have shared to their various groups. Kindly help me by doing the same, and look forward the next video on the same teaching on leadership based from the character, the man Nehemiah. Let's give each other hope. This is Reverend Moriah, Hope Channel. Visit some more videos on relationship and talk to me and text to me and ask me a question, engage me, tell me something you know. Because once we do that, we are giving each other hope. Thank you very much.